Marcelo Boris Ore Vasquez, could you be a coronavirus survivor? Could you be a coronavirus survivor? Marcelo Boris Ore Vasquez.
Did you know that there is a 95% probability that you, yes, you, or even you, can call yourselves coronavirus survivor? Toastmasters of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. This morning, I would like to share with you a little drop of information in a vast ocean of knowledge and wisdom available out there about viruses, the coronavirus, and debunking some myths about them, so that you can better understand what has happened, what is currently happening, and what will possibly happen with the currently hot topic in the news, the coronavirus. And let me begin by asking a kind of a dumb question. How many of you, ladies and gentlemen, has ever caught a common cold? Will you please raise your hand? Everybody, thank you. Every time you get sick because of an infection, it could be due to one or more of several pathogens. It could be a virus, bacteria, parasites, or fungi. Now, here comes myth number one debunked. Viral infections never require antibiotics because, unlike the other three pathogens, viruses are not living organisms because they are not made up by cells, but by simple protein chains, and therefore they cannot be killed. We can only count on our own immune system to get rid of viruses. Now, going back to the common cold, they're always caused by viruses, most of the times by more than one kind of them. The most common kind of viruses that cause common colds are, number one, rhinoviruses. And guess which one comes number two? Coronaviruses. Coronaviruses is a big group of viruses comprised of several dozens of different strains or species of viruses, all of which share one thing in common. Can anyone guess what it is? They all have this crown or halo appearance when you view them under the microscope. And here comes myth number two debunked. Even if you get the Wuhan strain of the coronavirus, it is not a death sentence. You see, up to December 2019, there has been 15,000 infected people worldwide, out of which there has only been 300 deaths, which equals to a 2% death rate. And this brings and reminds us of another very important outbreak in our human history, the 1918 Spanish flu pandemic, which was actually not an outbreak, but a pandemic. There were 500 million of infected people, out of which 50 million died. That equals to a 10% death rate. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, as you can see, it is extremely important to always follow standard cautions, to always follow the scientific method, or even something as simple as common sense whenever you read or whenever you share traces or bits of information or news with your people around you. It is imperative to always pay attention closely to the sources you use to read this information. It is always imperative also to confirm and to reconfirm the data that you get. And now I hope that you can now fully understand why you can call yourselves a coronavirus survivor without the fear of being labeled or branded as an inconsiderate person or as a buffoon. Thank you very much for your attention.
1 minute of silence, please. Will the next contestant move to the staging area?